everybody. This is Real Life with Nat, and I am back to you after a couple days of not being here. I am doing comfort food. This is the Tater Tot Casserole, and I know that I've talked about it before. I wasn't able to make it, but I kind of discussed with you and told you what the ingredients were and all that. So, Tater Tot Casserole, you would guess the number one ingredient would be what? Tater tots! Hey! You're good! And also hamburger meat, ground beef. You can also use ground turkey if you prefer that instead of ground beef. So what I did was I rolled some meatballs, and you could just throw this all in a casserole dish if you want to, or you can actually do what I'm doing, which I prefer. I like kind of stacking my tater tots and making the meatballs, kind of placing them strategically in, where, meatballs and tater tots and meatballs and tater tots, so it's not all tater tots on one side or all meatballs on the other side. So I am doing that, and on top of this casserole I will put cream of mushroom soup, and then I will also do a cream of chicken soup. And I actually grabbed, my daughter likes to, she added her own spin on it, which was the cream of cheddar, or cream of cheese soup, and doing that instead of the cream of mushroom. So I'll probably add a little bit of that as well, but not the whole can, only because I'll be able to add it when we have leftovers, and there will be leftovers. Not much, because this is a family favorite, but this will be just for my kids and myself. My mom's doing a special diet, so she can't have this kind of stuff, which is, I guess, more exciting for the kids and me, because we get more. But, so I'm stacking away here. I really like to kind of smush it all together so I can get in as much meat and as much as potato as possible, while not having too much meat in one place and tater tot in one place, or two meatballs touching each other. 6 feet away for the meatballs, 6 tater tots away, just quarantine. 6 feet away. How is everyone doing in quarantine? Everything's closing down again. How are you doing? Let me know. Tell me. I want to know I'm not alone. Staying home with the kids, working from home, cooking, meetings, things like that. So it can get pretty hectic, and grocery shopping is literally my only outlet. One of my only outlets. I thoroughly enjoy it. I put in my ears and I listen to country music, and I just kind of go, and that is my zen. Like I said, I have 2 more meatballs here, and where am I gonna put them? Right there. Squash. All right. Does anyone see a spot? You see a spot? Good for a meatball? How about we break it in half? Put one here. The tater tot. And another one right here. Looks good to me. And then again, I'm just gonna top it with the soups. Cream of mushroom first. And then cream of chicken. I don't really use cream of mushroom soup a lot, because I like to say that I'm not a fan of mushrooms, but I've started to become a fan of mushrooms only if they're glazed with balsamic and sauteed and balsamic, and it's so good. Anyway, I know it's not as crazy here with my kids being contained, right? They're in my mom's room. They call her Boo. So I preheated my oven to 375, and again, like depending upon how you like your meatballs cooked, if you want a medium rare, medium, that'll just determine how long you cook your casserole for. I'll probably cook this at about 35 minutes, and I like to get it crispy around the edges, so sometimes I turn the heat up at the end. So that's good. Let's go with the cream of chicken. My kids like to eat this with, hi Ricardo. My kids like to eat this with ketchup sometimes. It's good with ketchup, it's also good with hot sauce, but it's also really good by itself. It stands alone, I think. I did season my meat. I seasoned my meat with black pepper. Hi, Kevin. I seasoned it with also some onion powder. And I also did the Lowry's garlic salt. I love this stuff. So good. And if you're coming in late, I am making Tater Tot Casserole, which is basically meatballs, ground beef or turkey, and tater tots, and you just kind of place them nicely in the casserole dish, or you can just toss them in. If you just toss them in though, then you don't really get like an even potato casserole in every, spoonful or every bite, which I think is important, but to each their own, and then cream of mushroom soup first, and then cream of chicken soup on top. And you can also do cream of celery if you want to add a vegetable in there. You can also toss in some vegetables if you wanted to put them in your meatballs as well, like corn or peas or whatever. I don't do that because my kids just like to eat frozen peas by themselves, like literally when they're still frozen. It's good. If you haven't tried it, try it. It does. It tastes like candy. I ate them as a kid myself. It makes it easier for my kids to eat. It's more fun for them, and yeah, just something that there's not a fight about. Eating vegetables. They eat their peas because they taste like candy. So now that is done, and again, preheated my oven to 375, and I'm gonna pop this in for about 35 minutes. And depending upon how you like your meatballs cooked, that's how long you're gonna cook your casserole for. So 375, I'm gonna put it in, and when I take it out, I will be back and I will show you. And then I have something exciting that I want to share with you that I'm gonna do over the weekend. And it's gonna be live, and it's gonna be fun. So come back when I come back. And hi Glenn. And exciting news, you'll also be able to see my casserole, and I can't wait. Thanks for watching Real Life with Nat. Bye.